good weather. Got to hang out in the pool, see my fam.
I was gonna say like lake time or anything.
We didn't go to the lake, but we have a pool in the backyard, so that was good enough for us.
Is there any kind of like must-hit spots back home? That's like, whether it be like food or just like neighborhood coffee shop or anything like that?
I always get Tim Hortons when I'm back. That's
Nice.
always like my first stop. I love their coffee.
Do they not have Tim Hortons here anymore?
They used to. I don't know if they do
I think there was
anymore.
like one.
There's one in the
downtown.
mall.
There's a Dinkytown one.
Right
There
and-
was in the mall, but I don't know.
So
And it's just not the
Not the-
same. Like,
exactly.
I'm not like on Canadian
True.
soil.
Right.
Like I
right.
lived in
Hortons.
Buffalo and there's Tim Hortons
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
from my side, now you have an attachment.
Yeah.
I know you guys are focused on Vegas tomorrow, but last game was a 200th career game for you. A lot of milestones for you this year. Just kind of thinking about that, kind of what's been the biggest growth area for you now when you think about Bridget 200 games ago?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I didn't even think I would be in the WNBA, let alone it's my 7th year now, let alone with the same franchise majority of my career. It's just super cool. I'm super proud of like my development. Really happy that I've been able to do it all in one place where they believed in me and saw something in me from day one, even when I wasn't playing a lot. So that's super cool. I feel like I've grown a lot here as a person, as a player, as like a leader, as I've kind of come into my own as a professional. So really thankful for that.
What are you seeing from Vegas right now, where they've won 3 games in a row, and maybe what's different from that first matchup, or maybe some focuses for?
Yeah, biggest difference, Asia's playing. We didn't see her last time, and obviously that makes a huge difference. Just how dominant she is, scoring the basketball, she just requires so much attention. So obviously that's a little bit different for us from last game. But obviously, yeah, they're finding their way. They have really good players on their team and a really good coach, and they're gonna figure it out to try to get wins. And they are hungry for wins, and we know that coming into Target Center. So we're excited for the challenge. But yeah, we're excited to be home and hopefully get another one.
What has been working so well? I mean, it's been a long stretch of amazing defense. You're the best defense in the WNBA, but what makes that shell and help so effective and just so potent for you guys? Like, what goes into it?
I think, well, first of all, it's just a lot of trust in the coaching staff and, believing in what they want us to do and trusting the process and getting it done and then trusting each other to do it. Because it's, scary sometimes and you feel like you're leaving your player open, but knowing that someone else has your back and we can all work on a string, and that's where we build that connectiveness on the defensive end, just like you did on the offensive end. And we just want to make things as hard as possible. We know there's really good players on each team and they're going to make tough shots, but as long as we make that as hard as possible and don't give them their first or second option, make them do that third or fourth option, and then hopefully cumulative effect of that, we win the game.
What's the key for continuing to grow as a defense? You're already the best defense in the league last year. Is that just at a certain point more things can't be taught? It's just kind of experience playing together and just being able to do all that stuff instinctually, or just kind of what's the secret there?
Yeah, I think we build over time. I think we haven't practiced in a while, and the first practice back after All-Star break, we Cheryl called it vitamins, just one-on-one defense, just reminding us of the little things that are so important to a defense, because it kind of gets lost when we don't get to practice or have time to think about ourselves when we're just scouting, playing. So things like that, and our coaches are obviously on their minds, so it's on our minds. They're reminding us every day how important it is, and they don't let it slide. I think that's the biggest thing, and we don't want it to slide, so it's kind of them holding us accountable, us holding each other accountable, and knowing how important it is to win games.
Cheryl's mentioned after each of the last few games that she's been pleased with your aggression and the number of shot attempts. Kind of a hallmark of this team has been passing up a good shot for someone with a great one. How difficult is it to kind of know when you have a great shot or just a good shot, and knowing when to make that extra pass and when to let it fly?
Yeah, I think for me is erring on the side of just being aggressive, and sometimes that means I'm going to take maybe not a wide open shot, and that's okay. When I do get into the paint, and it makes things easier for everybody else when I am aggressive and have that aggressive mindset. So for me, obviously I'm going to shoot my open shots. I'm going to do what I do best, but expanding my game, knowing I can do those things too, but doing it a little more frequency in games. And she's been in my ear about it. Eric's been in my ear about it. Katie Smith's been texting me in my ear about it. But yeah, I just want to be as aggressive to help the team.
It also seems like you have been putting the ball on the floor more, and especially getting to that free throw line area, some of those fades and stuff too. I mean, how has that evolved for you as well? We know when you're not just a spot 3-point shooter, but just this kind of recent stretch in this season too, offensively.
Yeah, I think it's just finding my times. Obviously, I do those things overseas. I do those things with Canada. I know I can get to those spots, but it's just finding my way in this offense when the ball is moving, when I do have an advantage. Obviously, wanting to find Fee, wanting to find Courtney, wanting to find K-Mac when they're hot, land. But knowing when it's my time to do those kinds of things and just finding the balance with it. Obviously, again, wanting to find the best shot for the team, but knowing I can do that too.
Is it ever frustrating, like when you have a reputation as a shooter, and that's great, but no matter what you do the rest of the game, you stuff the stat sheets have like an insane plus minus. It's still people just like look at 3-point makes for 3-point attempts, and that's kind of like how people see your game. Like I know you guys know how to put away the noise, but just kind of like what is that like?
Yeah, I know what I bring to the team. I play on the best team in the league right now. I play a lot of minutes. I do a lot to help the team win, and I don't really care what my numbers look like as long as we win the game at the end of the day, and I'm helping the team win in a positive way. So, yeah, it doesn't bother me. Obviously, I would love to make every shot I take, but I know that's not realistic.
Last one for me. Basketball Reference doesn't make this easy to look up, but just by observing every game, it feels like you're due for a career high in pick sixes. Like
I know. I've never
last few games, it's like I look down, make a note, look up. There's Bridget. Like,
Yeah.
Is that something like? Do you think of like adding that a little bit more in like the off season? Is it just kind of coincidental? Like,
I think that's credit to our defense and the team defense. I mean, last game, Land putting pressure on the ball and me just getting a deflection and getting a steal, but that was because Land put so much pressure on the ball, and our team defense making it hard on other teams and getting those steals. Obviously, I want to be as aggressive as possible, and if I get those steals, great. That makes my field goal percentage go up right up in layups. But yeah, no, whatever I need to do to help, especially that's our defense. So.